Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Manchester robbery suspect found dead in Clarendon. Police have confirmed that a suspect who was shot by a licensed firearm holder during last Wednesday's armed robbery spree in Cross Keys, South Manchester, was found dead in Clarendon. A police source told reporters that the man's body was found in southern Clarendon. Detectives theorized that the man's body was dumped by his cronies following the robbery of a gas station bar, lottery outlet and restaurant in Cross Keys. During the robbery, a licensed firearm holder challenged a group of gunmen, one of which was shot and injured before fleeing the area. The licensed firearm holder was also shot and taken to hospital for treatment. Police are relying on scientific evidence as they follow leads into a series of robberies in Manchester last week. On Thursday, head of the Manchester Police Superintendent Shane McCullough said 2 suspects were arrested and an illegal firearm seized during an interception of a motor vehicle by an anti-robbery task force in Osborne Store, Clarendon. The suspects are reportedly linked to robberies in Cross Keys and Knockpatrick. 4 hospitalized after vehicle runs over man's body in St. James. 4 people are being treated at the Connor Regional Hospital for injuries they received after the vehicle in which they were traveling ran over the body of a man along the Lilliput Main Road in St. James on Sunday night. The deceased has been identified as 38-year-old Linval Griffiths, whose address is not yet known. The Barnet Town Police say about 9:30 p.m., the driver of a white Toyota Mark X motor car and 3 male passengers were traveling along the roadway towards Falmouth. On reaching a section of the road, the driver allegedly lost control of the vehicle after he ran over Griffith's body. The car ran off the road, collided into a large tree, and was shot before coming to a stop. The police were summoned and all 4 occupants of the vehicle were rushed to hospital, where they were admitted. The scene was processed and Griffith's body removed to the morgue for autopsy. Investigators have indicated that Griffiths may have been the victim of a hit-and-run accident. SSP Anthony Castell loses appeal of unlawful wounding conviction. Senior Superintendent of Police Anthony Castell has lost his appeal against his conviction in 2018 for unlawful wounding. He was convicted following a 2016 incident in St. James in which shots were fired, injured Janice Hines, who was a passenger in a taxi in which the driver had disobeyed a police signal to stop. Castell was fined $1 million for unlawful wounding or 30 days imprisonment and was admissioned and discharged for misconduct in a public office. Missing security guard found alive following shooting at check site, which left 2 of his colleagues dead. The church security guard, who was declared missing following a shooting incident at the China Harbour Engineering Company Sunday night, has been found. Operations Officer for the St. Andrew South Police Deputy Superintendent Coleridge Minto said the guard is alive and well and is with the police. In the incident, police were summoned after explosions were reportedly heard on the check premises in the 6 miles area of St. Andrew. On arrival of the lawmen, the body of 1 security guard was found in the trunk of a car on the compound and the other body was found in bushes nearby. Deputy Superintendent Minto says the 3rd guard is being interviewed by a lawman.
The incident took place sometime after 11 last night. Armed men entered the premises of China Harbour Engineering Company. Several explosions were heard. The police were summoned to the scene. On arrival, through investigations, we identified 2 security guards that were shot and killed. One of the bodies was found in the trunk of a motor car on the compound, and the other body was seen in some bushes at another location of the premises. The 3rd security officer that we were told was on the premises. We have since found him and he's alive and he's now with the police providing an account of what he saw happen. The investigation continues and further updates will be provided.
Meantime, the Jamaica Association for Private Security Jobs is urging security officers to be vigilant on the job as the festive season approaches. JABS President Teddy Lee Gray, while expressing condolences to the families and friends of the guards, condemned the killing of the security officers.
It's a very sad feeling in the morning, wake up and hear the news. Very sad news. One of the person who died, his brother is in our group, so very sad. And, we just urge the security officers them to just be vigilant in these seasons, especially Christmas. Just be vigilant.
19-year-old killed while attempting to cross road in St. James. A St. Anne teenager died from injuries he sustained after he was hit by a motor truck along the roadway in Lilliput, St. James on Monday morning. He has been identified as 19-year-old Sean Williams of Retirement District in Brownstown, St. Anne. The police say about 1 a.m. on Monday, the driver of a Toyota motor truck was traveling along a section of Lilliput Main Road when he hit Williams, who was attempting to cross the roadway. The driver went to the Falmouth police station where he reported the collision. Following investigation, the police discovered the teen who had sustained injuries. He was pronounced dead at hospital. Public health inspectors upset there will be no retro pay for Christmas. Public health inspectors are disgruntled and unsettled after being told they will not receive retroactive salary payments in this time for Christmas. The Jamaica Association of Public Health Inspectors stated in a media release on Monday that they were assured by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark that the sums will be received in their December salaries following the signing of the agreement for the new public sector compensation scheme. However, JAPI said it received a copy of a letter on Wednesday, December 7, which stated a payment schedule for February 2023. We are aggrieved by the payment schedule dated for February 2023 for the public health inspectors. This goes contrary to us signing the MOU in good faith that the new salary, with arrears from April 1 to 2022, will be paid in December 2022, it said. It continued, our members are disgruntled and unsettled as everyone was in anticipation of a Merry Christmas. Japid said it has appealed to the Minister of Finance and the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health and Wellness to do everything possible to facilitate payment to the public health inspectors. Senior Westmoreland cop concerned about lack of jurors. A senior lawman in the parish of Westmoreland is the latest to express concern about how difficult it is to get people to serve as jurors. A tough-talking commanding officer for Westmoreland Police Division, Senior Superintendent Wayne Joseph, told reporters on Thursday at the monthly meeting of the Parish Municipal Corporation that being a part of the judicial process is one way citizens who are clamoring for the police to be more effective can help in fight against crime. A challenge that we have is finding jurors to present or represent or support the police. If you really want to see these criminals brought to justice, you have to come on board and support the system, he urged. Joseph said another challenge that the police face is locating jurors, as many people are not known by their legal names. You have persons within some communities who barely or sometimes none at all know the current names of their neighbors. Sometimes, people live in the same house with people and don't know their current names, he said. Yet another hurdle faced by lawmen is residents' unwillingness to help them locate jurors living in their communities, he said, and many jurors who are found often try to find a way of serving out. Sometimes, the persons who are found that are served, they find every excuse possible in the world not to come to assist the process, Joseph said. There is no point in sitting at your house and hoping that perpetrators will be put behind bars if you don't decide or plan to support the initiative and to do your civic duty, the senior cop stressed. There has been long concern about a general unwillingness across the country to participate in the jury duty. After handling a matter in Westmoreland Circuit Court in July, Director of Public Prosecution Paul Llewellyn noted that less than 13 people had turned up for jury duty at the start of circuit. Some individuals called to serve in the past have cited the inconvenience of being a juror, fear of reprisal from those involved in the proceedings, and more reasons they are reluctant to serve. Anyone between the ages of 18 and 70 with a tax registration number or anyone who is registered to vote in Jamaica may be summoned for jury duties. Jurors receive a stipend of $2,000 for each day they are impaneled for a trial. Please remember to subscribe, like, share,